Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And in this video, I'm going to showcase you guys the Beam Hybrid inside of Roblox Jailbreak. Now before I consider one, if you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, please feel free to subscribe as well, and please feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. And I do want to mention that I am really tired right now, so I do apologize if my voice is different. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So this video is basically going to cover the Beam Hybrid as well as its history. So let me first off explain the design of the Beam Hybrid itself. This is the design of the Beam Hybrid. It actually looks pretty neat. The Beam Hybrid ended up becoming the level 10 grand prize in Season 1 New Beginnings. Season 1 New Beginnings was the hardest season in Jailbreak because you had to grind so hard in Season 1 to get your hands on the Beam Hybrid. Even if you did have the Season Pass, it was still very difficult. By the time I am making this video, there are not a lot of people who own the Beam Hybrid. So I will also test out the statistics of the Beam Hybrid itself. As you can see, this is the Beam Hybrid, and I am a proud Beam owner. I used to own the Beam before trading came out, but I gave it away for the gold color. And I did regret it, but it was okay. So the Beam Hybrid can support textures, a body color, a secondary body color, an engine, glow, horn, rim color, tire, suspension height, brakes, window color, window tint, interior main, interior detail, spoiler color, and headlights color. So these are all the customization options available for the Beam Hybrid. And now I'm going to go ahead and test out the Beam itself. You can drive in first person, which is pretty neat. And yes, I know this is a 2020 vehicle, but I still decided to make a video on this car. So let's start off with the reverse speed, but I have to lower my graphics so the game runs a little bit smoother. Alright, so now that I have lowered the graphics, I am actually going to go ahead and test out the Beam stats. So let's start off with the reverse speed. And by the way, I am using level 3 brakes and level 5 engine to test out the statistics. So as you can see, this is the reverse speed of the Beam Hybrid. The Beam Hybrid can go up to about 53 miles per hour in reverse, which is actually pretty good for a supercar. It is not as fast as most of the other supercars in the game, but I will not complain. It is pretty good. Now I will go ahead and test out the top speed, the acceleration, and launch as well. So the launch is pretty good, but the acceleration is actually pretty impressive. Now its true top speed is about 190 miles per hour, which is around the same as the JB8s, which is actually pretty good for a vehicle that was free in the newer seasons. So as you can see, the Beam went up to about 180 miles per hour, and yes, like I said, the true top speed of it is about 190 miles per hour. Alright, so as you can see, the Beam Hybrid went up to about 192 miles per hour, which is actually pretty good for a supercar. So this car is slightly faster than the JB8. But is it worth getting in trading? Absolutely. Now the reason being is because this car might be pretty profitable in the near future. Currently it's about 3 Bruleys, which is not too shabby. Now the Beam Hybrid itself is among my favorite cars in Jailbreak, and before trading came out, I always thought that this car was boring to use. But after some time in trading, I felt like this car was one of those cars I really needed, so I decided to go back and get the car, and so I got the car back. And I am pretty happy to own it, and I just really love the actual thing. It may be boring to use, but I still prefer to use this. The off-roading is also pretty decent on the Beam, and it's not too bad for a supercar. The handling is also ridiculously good, but it isn't as good as most of the other supercars that have a slightly slower top speed, like the Lamborghini, the Surus, and the Cybertruck. Overall, the Beam Hybrid has a pretty consistent speed, and it definitely is a great supercar, considering that this car is actually the rarest supercar in Jailbreak. Aside from Leia's spaceship, this car is actually the rarest. It is considered number 1 as the rarest vehicle in Jailbreak, if, again, I am not including Leia's spaceship, because only a few people have it, but technically that was just exclusive, so it doesn't really count. But also, this is the rarest seasonal car in the game, so if you were lucky to get the Beam and claim myself, then you are pretty much good to go. This car is a great vehicle to use, And if you haven't played Jailbreak in a while, then this vehicle is something that you can go for if you really like this car. This car is based off of the BMW i8. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like. Please feel free to subscribe as well. And please feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. My name is Mr. Vince, and I'll see you guys in the next video.